What's up, fuck? If you don't understand why I almost just cursed at you, it's because you're not watching Daily Grace. And that's remarkable because over 2 million people are subscribed to Daily Grace. If you're not one of them, you should check her out. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? This is one of my favorite shirts. Let's mash up those crazes. Scooby-Doo and zombies. It's been done before in Scooby-Doo, but as a whole series, you could call it The Walking Doo. Wait. So let's talk about things coming back to life. It's October, which means it's Halloween month, which means there's zombies on the brain, and wait, The Walking Dead is back. I watched the first episode. It was pretty awesome. If you have not seen The Walking Dead on AMC, I highly recommend it. Watch it. It's good. It can be scary. It's mostly gory. Something else that's come back to life? The United States government. I don't know all the ramifications of raising the debt ceiling. I don't know all the ramifications of the Affordable Care Act. I do think that it shows journalistic bias to call the Affordable Care Act Obamacare. None of my friends on the extreme conservative or the extreme liberal side were happy about the government shutting down. That affected so many people. The government is never particularly great at spending money, but the government shutdown has wasted $24 billion. The last news article that I read. Restarting things costs money too. A small fraction of the House of Representatives, Republicans, turned the United States government into a zombie. Damn it! As much as I like all the imaginative ideas that go into Halloween costumes, cosplay in general, I don't do it. For me, it's a combination of liking my own identity and really disliking any even pretend sacrificing of that identity. That's one big part of why I don't like to dress up. But another big part of why I don't like to dress up is that I have self-image problems. You think, well, Paul, if you're dressed up like a zombie, then people can't say anything about you because you're dressed up like a zombie. What are they going to say? You look too alive? Well, yeah, actually, they could. If I were to take on any appearance, I would want that appearance to be as good as possible. And I've spent decades of my life trying to make this appearance as good as possible with mixed results, at best. So putting my efforts into creating a costume to wear, it fills me with dread. Maybe if I had a team of professionals who were putting together an outfit for me or a costume for me, I'd be down with it. Because then I could just pass off the responsibility of looking like a recognizable costume, looking like a decent version of whatever that costume is, to the costumers. On a recommendation from Jill Weinberger on Twitter, and to be fair, lots of good reviews on Amazon.com, I picked up a book called Save the Cat. It's a screenwriting book. I'll link to it here. One of the first exercises in the book is to practice log lines, like a one-line description of a story idea that'll help you sell it. I'm going to go back through a bunch of different story ideas I've had over the years, and I'm going to try to pitch them to you. Maybe just one per episode. I have no idea if that'll work well or not, but let's give it a shot. One story idea that I had this year, I got from a dream. I woke up and I remembered in my dream, a friend of mine died. That was the beginning of the dream. Their dying wish is that I let their dog know. I have to travel to try to find their dog, and then if I find their dog, convince their dog, your owner has died. And the reason is because the owner of the dog doesn't want their dog to be one of those loyal forever dogs that sits at the door or sits at the train station or sits at the graveyard waiting forever for its owner. I should work on a title. That's another exercise. How would I pitch it? I would pitch it as a dog owner away from home. A dying dog owner away from home makes her friend promise to find the dog and convince the dog to move on. There we go. That's a log line, right? I don't know if that's very good. I should be able to visualize the story unfolding as I say the log line, or the title, or both. And as I described that to you, I kind of did. I can kind of see that. My mind is immediately going to a rock climbing incident, and the rock climber was the dog owner, and I can imagine that the rock climber lives in NOLA, New Orleans, and so the dog isn't a stay-at-home dog, but is still loyal nonetheless. So the friend of the rock climber who died has to go back to New Orleans. Anyway, I don't need to tell you all this stuff. I feel kind of cool. I was not expecting that to work so well. I'm trying to make my vlogs shorter. I've already recorded 16 minutes of footage, so this isn't as short as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be 5 minutes, in and out. I hope she doesn't say that. I gotta be quicker, I gotta be more efficient. I'll try harder. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe. Feel free to comment below about zombies, The Walking Dead, this cool t-shirt, the government shutdown, the government reboot, NaNoWriMo. If nothing else, tell me something that matters to you. And thanks for watching. Did I forget to say that this is for NaNoWriMo? This is for NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. And so I still want to do that. I'm still prepping to do that in November. If you're going to do NaNoWriMo as well, please contact me because I would love to have a NaNoWriMo writing buddy, especially in the DC Baltimore area. Especially if you'd be willing to appear on one of these videos with me.